drop it down to... I think 95 actually will do me. I tend to lower the brightness a little bit. Hello there. So, this is Hollow Knight. I haven't played through it myself, but when did it come out? Last year, 2 years ago? I watched Northern Line play through it, so I have seen a big chunk of the game, but I've forgotten pretty much all of it, except for the fact that there's an area in, like, the bottom left of the map that's, like, all dark and spooky. I remember that. That's about it, really. I haven't played it, and I thought I'd kind of wait until I'd completely forgotten everything about it until playing through it. That was Woolen's store page. What do you mean? Were you looking at my, like, I don't know, what am I set? Redbubble? Looking at that? Oh yeah, also, hello chat. Hi, thank you for the 10 bits. It sounds like it's going to be pretty loud. Doesn't it? Oh. Ooh, there we go. Oh, I see someone's found the new emotes. Yeah, I removed the emote that I spent like 3 hours on because I thought it looked pretty bad, and I replaced it with a picture of Hina from Toho. Such a good emote, holy shit. TV/Woolen Sleevelet/store. Alright. So yeah, if you haven't seen... That's such a good emote. If you haven't seen this game, it's a Castlevania. It's a Metroidvania. Like, it's a platformer where you start out with nothing, you get items as you move on, and the levels unfold from there. It's not very linear. You keep going back. A lot of backtracking. Thank you for all posting that emote. It's a wonderful picture. Holy shit. A girlfriend won't buy you the long doggo shirt. Maybe she's trying to make you to save so you can buy the hoodie instead. We got rid of the joy emote that I made. I didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of low quality. I kept it for a while because I was like, I put the effort in, I might as well leave it. So yeah, I'm using an Xbox controller as well. I don't know if there were really any settings for controllers I'd even want to look at. Remap controls. Move. These are both move. Look up, down, jump. Okay, it's a video game. Alright. Is this chat sub only or something? I sure hope so. What's going on here? A game by Team Cherry. Oh yeah. Okay. Attack, jump. Alright. It's got like the kind of controls that I can expect from like any platformer, where it's like A jump, whatever. I say it's B because it's where B is on the GameCube controller, but whatever button this is, X, I guess. All right. Yeah, Spindle's he's been a good gifty boy. So we haven't, like, as you can see, we haven't like unlocked anything or gotten any particular items. We have like our, what is it? A nail? I think it's called. It's a nail, and that's about it. Other than that, we don't really have like a double jump or anything. Hello. You're a strong boy. You can... Oh yeah, I forgot about this. You collect soul by striking enemies. Once you have enough, hold B to focus and heal. Yeah, so like the bar in the top left, the like goo my dude, is... Oh, these controls are quite nice. It's like a mana meter equivalent, I guess. And that's about where my knowledge of the game resides. I know that there's... Like, you can get, like, pins? A bit like in Subspace Emissary and Brawl, where you had the, what do you call it? They're like stamps or stickers or whatever, and they gave you, like, a small benefit. I think the pins in this game give you, like, oh, you can, you double jump, or you do more damage with your zoom, or you can have more health, or whatever, you know. There's a lot of stuff going on. And there's probably also going to be like a million secrets that I miss, so I apologise if that does happen. Again, it was Northern Line I watched play through it, so he missed out like half the game, and I don't know if he... You think he finished the last boss after spending about 8 episodes in the same area not doing any progress? He doesn't kill his enemies, he takes his soul as well. That's pretty savage. Yeah, I'd say so. So I need to remember that I don't have a double jump. Again, not that I've played it, but you know, it is a platformer. So if I make a silly mistake, like try to jump over a giant pit, it's not going to work. It also doesn't have the Meat Boy thing where you can dash jump. I get it. Hollow Nest. Alright, yeah. You love the cooking vid, please make another. Thank you. I'm glad to hear you liked it. Hollow Man Boy looky thing. Hello there. Make it $1 resubs for gifted subs. Yeah, September's a bit weird this year. Oh my boys. I don't remember if you die if you do this, but I'm going to find out. See? We need more rum recipes. I got a bloody, not text, I got a Discord text from bloody Chris of all people. And like, I told her it was the most university student thing I've ever heard from her. She said that her mum bought brownies from the supermarket, and she poured rum on them, and she was really happy and told me about it. Hello. Yeah, you're quite... Oh yeah, I forgot the music in this game is very good. It's definitely like a highlight of it. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, and lots of nice things. Oh, you shouldn't go down there though, it smells a bit. Alright. You tried your recipe with Baileys, it was great. Oh, that's good to hear. So there you go, chat. If you want to make brownies, you can chuck Baileys in instead of rum. The first area in Hollow Knight is your least favourite. It's just too monochrome. Oh yeah. I forgot. Like, it's all these things I've forgotten. It's wonderful. I think it's good that I didn't just immediately play through it after watching NL play, but... The game doesn't all look like this, it just starts like this to make you feel a bit sad and lonely. It's got a very, very good atmosphere. I'm actually going to chuck up the audio. Not a game. Because I really want to listen to the soundtrack. I'm going to do this. Balance things out a little bit. That's a bit loud, actually. I'd appreciate it if in the pause menu it would tell me the volume of the audio while I'm listening to it. Instead of lying to me. Yeah, like it's... I wanted to set the audio, but it doesn't tell me what the audio is, so... I don't know what I've done, really. I just wanted the... You know what that'll do. You should definitely upload to YouTube. I might, yeah. So yeah, sorry, I've just spoken to this guy 3 times in a row. I wasn't paying attention. There we go. But Hat in Time. We finished Hat in Time. Can you not go in this house? I thought there was a house you could go in, and it had like a friend in it. Maybe it hasn't been unlocked yet. We'll be opening soon. Oh, mapping. Oh yeah, I remember now. You unlock... Like, because it's a Castlevania-style map, I think to the right there is a shortcut. You, like, the map is completely empty, but then once you reach a point, you talk to a cool boy, and it means that you can see the whole area, which is quite a nice little feature. And there's these little, what's that electric bug-type Pokemon from Gen 5? The kind of yellow spider thing? I always thought these wall climbers looked a bit like them. I think they are, like, just straight up the enemy from Metroid, though. It's also going to take me, like, quite a while to get used to the combat, so I apologise if I take, like, silly damage at some points, or if I'm a bit inefficient. You know, we'll all learn. I'm about 5 minutes in the game. Oh god, they all weirdly overlap. Well, they do as well. I've made a tremendous emote on Twitch. It's like, it hides behind itself. Oh yes, this cheeky Jonathan up here as well. All of his children have been turned into trinophobia triggers. Hello, Jonathan. I want to converse with you. As best as I can. Am I not allowed to? Perhaps I need to find one of his young ones first. Do you not like the Hina emote? It's very good. What a small boy. He's such a small little man, yeah. I think we just want to fall down. I don't remember if there's full damage. I'm going to assume there isn't. Oh. Oh yeah, so that's our first damage. You hold B and you... There we go. Alright. Then you kill stuff and you get a bit of healing. Alright. Alright. You need to find his small boys. I will try my best. Oh, here he is. What a lovely person. Hello. He sounds like one of those Japanese people. Bonjour. You're fond of exploring. And he likes cartography. I will buy a map of this area. Ooh. Hold LB. I love chocolate. There's someone eating in Dirtmouth. Alright, we've got a Liverpudlian upstairs. No full damage, but enemies can hurt you. Okay, that's a good thing to note. Oh yeah, we are a small little stag beetle, I guess? I guess we're a stag beetle? So I guess it would make sense that we don't take full damage. They're like, terminal velocities like 4 miles a day. Are you a creature we're meant to... Okay. They're a piranha plant. A piranha plant? A piranha plant man. And I don't know if we can make this jump or if it's a Castlevania, like, haha, you need the double jump. I think that jump might be doable without it, but I'm not going to worry about it. There's also this cool blurring effect and everything. I quite like it. Woolen, you should explore as much as possible. I plan to, yeah. And if you're interested, people watching it live, Twitch, I'm a little indifferent on backseating since I have played... Well, I haven't played through it, but since I have watched a playthrough of it. But I would rather you be polite about it, perhaps. Like, you know, if I miss one of these fellows in an obvious spot, instead of going, Woolen, You smell and I don't like you. You need to go back. You should be like, oh, Woolen, my dude. Haha, it's Wednesday. Also, look. Go back there. There's one of those wiggly boys. Yeah, you can attack off spikes. I remember this. It's a bit difficult, though. Perhaps not these, but the spikes. I think we'll need to practice that later in the game, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Oh! We did it. We were rewarded for our mechanical skill in a single-player video game. What a world. Woolen, you smell and I don't like you and you should go back. Oh. Hey, Spirit. Oh, no worries. I was just wondering what to play earlier, and if you were around we would have played Armor, but you've only just gotten to us, really. We would like to play it in the future, though. I don't know if you're free tomorrow, Spirit. Armor could be a bit of fun. Don't forget to heal. Yeah. It's not a... Like, it's a resource I should use as much of. And I don't know there if I just inefficiently used it. Like, does starting the animation use up a bit of the juice? And you want to always finish the animation if you can? Oh, a secret room. I don't know if those expire. We're going to find out in a second. Or perhaps this is the intended pathway. I would like to capture these. Oh, I don't know what that little UFO sound effect is. Oh, it's this fellow. That's just what you sound like, is it? That's fine. Oh, are we locked in with them or are they locked in with us? There we go. Oh! Was that him? Or was that a stalactite? I can't tell. Coins do not expire even if you screen transition. Is that so... Like, if you killed a boss and he dropped 1,000,000 coins and you accidentally... Oh no, there were stalactites. If you killed a boss and, accidentally left all his coins on the floor and left the room, you could come back. Yes, you want to finish the animation or else it still consumes soul. Okay, that's good to know. Does this regen our... Yeah. Look, we can see in the distance, we can see all of the Mischief Makers background characters. Collect Geo, you're going to need a bunch of it in the early game. Yeah. That's the little weird gem rock things that we're grabbing. I guess Geo just rocks, isn't it? Or maybe like little helix fossils, I'm not sure. But yeah, like, I can hear the music fine. Do let me know if you ever want me to, like, raise it. Because I think the volume levels in this game might vary a little bit, based on the fact that it, like, screamed at us in the opening, but now it's a bit calm. So if you want, I'm more than happy to, like, flick it back up again. There's a Spring Boy. It regens health and soul. Okay, that's good to know. And I don't think we can go back now. So we're either going to need a double jump to get back, or it's going to loop all the way up top, and I'm not sure which. I'm going to leave you for now. I don't know how much money we need. I know a lot is a number, but it's not really a set in stone goal. Okay. Keep ourselves high up. Oh yeah, I think there's also one that makes it so money like magnetizes towards you. So I'd like to get that one so I don't miss stuff. Probably saves stuff in the long run. If only stuff that like falls on spikes. You take 2 hits. I should probably also like memorize the common enemy healths. You can check the map because you bought that. You're right. Do we need a compass to tell where we are? Because I don't see anything. I'm assuming we're in the very bottom right. Or we're off the screen. And the boss for the area, we're going to probably need the double jump to get to, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm assuming that, like, 2 horned guy in the middle is the boss. And we've just been moving through the right pathway. That room in the bottom right, I think, is where we fought the orange bloke. Yeah, you need many map rooms, things from the shop. Is the compass one of the things that you buy? And it just works for everywhere? You need a charm. Charm. The double jump's one of the last abilities you get, so don't get too excited. I mean, that's good backseating, because otherwise I would just spend the whole game being like, oh, I can't wait to go immediately back there for the double jump. The compass takes a charm slot, which is like a ring in Dark Souls. Yeah, alright, cool. So we will not worry too much about the future then. I'm assuming for now they want us to more use the... Whoops. I mistimed that. They want us to use the, like, jumping on spikes ability a bit more. Might as well. You don't need a map, just get lost everywhere. Okay. I don't know what that icon means. I think there's, like, a train system in this game, so I'm assuming that's what it is. Like in Banjo-Tooie, where you unlock the train stations. You get, like, Old King Cole to get you around. So we left some geo up here. Didn't we? Maybe not. Is that through here? Is this a train station? I think we need to unlock him. Or, like, spend money on it. Yeah, go on. Do we need to unlock one at the surface, or is this just our first one? Not a train, it's a heckin' fast boy. Oh, it's him. Hello there. You miss souls. Okay. You're quite old and you're stiff and tired. We're both together. Okay, so now we can teleport back to the first area. I don't think we have much money, but I think, didn't the map guy tell us that they unlocked the shop? Maybe? Might be a good idea to check it. Oh, there's no point speaking to him, is there? And if you're wondering if I'm drinking alcohol on my stream, no. Yes, actually, the answer's yes. So is this the... we opened it back to front. Alright. Hello there. Hi. I am drinking a... I don't know if you call it a cocktail or what. It's like a bit of rum, a bit of raspberry cranberry concentrate, and then the rest of it being orange juice. Also, yes, Barbonada. Come to buy a map. No. Do you sell the compass, boy? This is the compass. Great. This allows you to update your map with new areas as you explore. That seems like we need 3 more. That seems incredibly useful. So that allows the map to function like in Zelda, when you go to a new room and it fills it up. Bench pin. That seems quite useful. What do they do? Okay. So you can use these to literally mark on the map where stuff is. I see. And then these... so these are the, like, Dark Souls rings, and the rest of these are things that go on the map. I don't know if you buy them once forever. I'm assuming it's like a one-off payment, and then by the end of the game you've got, like, a fully kitted map. I see. I like soothing maps. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get 3 more geodes. Is there anywhere we can farm here, or should we just go straight down? Like, can we just quickly go back into the last room and destroy, like, a block or something back here? Compass and quill are important. Yeah. Demonetized for teaching kids to drink a bunch of rum. Oh no, we dropped down, didn't we? My bad. If you have the quill and explore a new area or part of a map, then sit on a bench. The map fills where you explored. That's quite handy. I don't remember if we get like a fast... like a dash or something that makes this a bit easier. Or if we already have it and I'm not using it. Let's just go back down here and quickly grab. We can do more exploration. I know we've unlocked that new... there we go. 1, 2... I'm assuming death is a teleport, but maybe you lose all of your geodes. So there's no point in death warping back to the surface. You don't have the dash yet. There is a dash, though. The compass is a crutch for people that have no sense of direction. You say it as someone who used it 95% of the time. Okay. All abilities are crutch. I'm pretty sure, like, Horohistos played through the game with, like... dance pad and nothing. Hello. Yeah, I'm very strong. I love Quirrell. Yeah. Big ol' ego. Oh, you have to kill 3 bosses and fill the Lost Vessel. I know, it's been said a lot. When you die, you have to kill your ghost to get your stuff back. Oh yeah, it's like really cool. It's a Dark Souls style death system. Yeah. Well, the game's really well regarded, isn't it? Like, people reckon that it's one of the, like, few games of I'm gonna say, like, 2010 to 2020, you know, like that era that people reckon are gonna be, like, still played in the future, like, remembered. Because, like, I don't know. There's not that many... because this is technically an indie game, isn't it? Like, it might have been made by, like, a small studio, but it's, like, it wasn't made by EA. That's, like, the definition of an indie game, right? There's, like, Super Meat Boy, Binding of Isaac, there's Hollow Knight, I guess there's now Cuphead. Those are, like, some of the main memorizable, like, games of the last, like, couple of decades from indie studios. Like, Hollow Knight's on the list, is what I mean. I don't know what else would be on the list. I don't know if Nuclear Throne would be on the list. It'll be on my list, but I don't think it'll be on most people's. Like, it was a good indie game, but I don't think it was, like, genre-defining or anything. The start of the game is pretty boring, but once you get out the first area and start fighting bosses, it gets heckin' amazing. Also, I shouldn't read chat while dropping down. And a composer. Like, 3 people made this. Yeah, so it's an indie game, is what I'm saying. To be honest, I also want to think that, like, Slay the Spire is going to be on the list. I don't know if it will be, because it's not... I don't know if it's as popular as Hollow Knight. Slay the Spy is really good. Like, I feel like it is genre-defining, in a sense. But, like, I think it might not have hit the, kind of mass market like this game did. Indie games, no thank you. AAA games, PogChamp. Braid? Yeah. Well, like, the older indie games. What's the other ones? I'm trying to think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's by one of those studios. Is Braid the one with a really, really good soundtrack with, like, the guy in it? And there's, like, loads of vocals. Or am I thinking of another one? Like, which is the one where you have to stop time, and it came out on, like, the first Humble Bundle? Because there's that, and I think it might begin with I. Maybe I might be misremembering. Have you streamed Skyrim? I've played a lot of Skyrim. I don't know if I've ever streamed it. You think I don't know if Stardew Valley's going to be considered on that list. Maybe. Oh, not Hollow Knight. Shovel Knight might be on that list, considering it's like... It was a big enough indie game to be put as a reference into Smash Brothers. I think it's one of the first indie games to be recognized by Nintendo. Hey, Sony. Hollow Knight PogChamp. Yeah. Nuclear Throne is a classic. I really like Nuclear Throne, but like, it's not as popular on the level of like Isaac and this. Enter the Gungeon, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I think Enter the Gungeon's popular among roguelite players, but in terms of just general video game people, I don't know. Like, a lot of people have watched Hollow Knight and Cuphead, regardless of if they like indie games or not. But I don't know if a lot of people have watched or played Enter the Gungeon in comparison. This game is amazing. I'm enjoying it. You should get a bunch of friends and play Elder Scrolls 3's Morrowind's multiplayer mod. I mean, maybe. I think I own some of the earlier Elder Scrolls games just because they're always so cheap on sale. You are not a friend. But I think I've never played them. Like, I played Elder Scrolls 5. I think I got Steam for Skyrim in, like, 2011. I might have had it a little bit beforehand. What are you? Oh, you're a full soul boy. Okay. It's sad roguelite needs more attention. I think roguelites are doing pretty good for themselves. Like... It's difficult to make a good roguelite. There's like, for every good roguelite you can imagine, there's about 1,000 that just are awful, or they're clones of existing ones with zero effort put in. Like, if you go on the Steam... Are you gonna crush me? Yeah. If you go onto Steam, you can find about 4 or 5, like, games that are just straight-up clones of Slay the Spire. Like, they might have, like, 1 or 2 interesting mechanics, but they are basically just Slay the Spire. I don't have a dash, okay. I was like, I need to move out of your way quickly. I hope I don't die to you. Do you mind if I just heal quickly, young man? Oh, you directed that attack. And we didn't die. Fantastic. That was worrying. I wasn't expecting to be such a difficult boy so early. Alright. Did you know you can pogo off spikes? So, Sony, I watched the NL playthrough. I remember little loose bits of it. Just not a lot of it. Like, when was his playthrough? Was it a year or 2 ago? So I remember little bits. I haven't tried the pogoing yet, though. Slay the Spire doesn't release on Switch until 2019. Best boss. Oof. He was quite nice. If it's Slay the Spire with something added, isn't it literally better than the original? Haha! Well, it's like, it's not the original game. It's like an attempt at copying the game. It's just like, it's a really, really good game. Like, I don't like card games or deck builders at all, but I really like every single thing about Slay the Spire. Toho Lunar Lights, we're getting a new update soon. Ooh. We currently only have stage 1, don't we? I think I still haven't even started playing it yet. I think I either wanted to wait for there to be more content so it would fit a stream, or I was just going to play it, like, as a one-off. I actually can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Other than, like, the games that we've just mentioned that are going to be, like, remembered. Slay the Spire actually makes you use your brain. I mean, the thing is, it can, and it also doesn't have to. Like, it's the amazing variation. Hyperlight Drifter is also really good. Yeah, FTL, maybe. There's games like RimWorld that are pretty popular. In, like, at least just, like, the strategy mindset. And, like, Prison Architect. I'm trying to think of what oh god, I can't even... I need to, like, look at the screen when I'm playing this platformer, apparently. It's kind of funny, really. But, if you don't look at the screen, sometimes you can't read what's going on it. Also, spikes instantly kill you. Okay. Spelunky. Yeah, Spelunky was what I was thinking. I was trying to think of like a huge one. Spelunky would fit that like really well. Especially because it's like a game maker game that people know. Like what else? There's like GG? How do you pronounce it? The game that was always at the very top of Game Maker. I think it was now called Sandbox, but I say that. I don't know if Sandbox even still exists. What else? There was like that Mario Kart 64 Game Maker clone that was really, really well made. Does Clay count as an indie studio? Don't Starve, I think probably. Oxygen Not Included was a good game, I think. I haven't played it, but I did watch a lot of it. I think Oxygen Not Included is not nearly on the same level as Hello. Don't Starve. I think Don't Starve was a pretty... I'd say it was genre defining, maybe. Like 2D survival game. There's not too many of them. Oh, that's a... So yeah, there's going to be a lot of moments like this where we haven't seen an enemy before and we're learning their attack pattern. So now I know he has a shockwave attack, and that we can bully him with a wall here. That's good. I'm assuming that thing, its hitbox is like where it touches the floor rather than the whole shockwave. Whereas that thing is like presumably the front of the shockwave or the whole thing. I don't know how much health you've got actually. It's Tumbleseed? Tumbleseed? And Elle really liked it. I didn't see it myself. Okay, that was worth it. We've got enough money now when we go back. We should unlock another train station at some point and then go back. Oh god. Ooh, hello. I don't... Something tells me I don't think I can make that. Can I practice here? Something tells me the knockback would not let me do that. Make sure you use every opportunity you can get to heal. Okay. Almost every enemy has contact damage. Now the whole hammer is the hitbox. Okay. Yeah, Rimworld's good. You haven't played it yet, you'll probably feel like an hour on stage 1. Whatever, Toho Lunar Lights. Okay, well I consider that. We could just play a bunch of like random Toho games. Wait. I've done that a bunch. We could just do it on one of the Toho streams then. We could play like an hour of Lunar Nights and then just go and play like 16 for a bit or something. I don't know. I've been trying to learn the fighting games, but I just do not understand. Is this a boss arena? I've been trying to learn the fighting Toho games, but they just don't work in my brain. I don't understand. Like, I got far and I don't understand why, and I feel like that's a really bad thing. Like, I was just button mashing. I probably was just on normal mode, but still. It was a bit weird. There's Toho fighting games, yeah. False Knight. I don't know your attack pattern. Can I jump on your head, or do I have to jump under you? Okay. So he does a big jump. And that's a shockwave. Okay. We're learning. That's a shockwave. Is that a shockwave? The big jump is not a shockwave. The backwards jump into a hammer is a shockwave. Okay. Big jump is not a shockwave. Are you weak now, or...? Oh! Oh, it's a young man! Hello. I wasn't expecting that. That's a new attack. I've played The Legend of Zelda. I know how to defend against that. That's not a shockwave. That is a shockwave. I've played video games. But you're adding... Oh, that's a shockwave. You're adding things. You're now shooting stuff from the sky. That's not a shockwave. Oh no, but it is an attack I should worry about. That's a good time to heal, I think. I don't know what this is. He can do a standing still one as well that's a shockwave. And when he's doing the straight jump, I shouldn't stand in his mace. That's probably a smart idea. Okay, I was unsure about that one because he was against a wall. Do we gain soul just from hitting enemies? Or do we have to kill them? We gain them just from hitting enemies, alright. So you really should heal as much as possible. It's not like it's a limited resource. That's a bit rude, if I'm honest. I'm kind of not really in a spot right now to engage like this. Is healing faster once you've completed the first animation? I wonder. Is it best to try and heal as much as possible once you've started the animation at least once? That's a shockwave, isn't it? I don't know if we can... Presumably not, because it's like energy. I don't know if we can, like, ricochet... That's just an attack. I don't know if we can jump off of his shockwave. Are you going to just do a standing still shockwave? No? Okay. Are you going to take 3 hits, or is it going to be a non-Nintendo and it's going to be like 5 hits to kill the boss? It's going to not be a Nintendo, okay. Now you do a wild... Alright. Oh, don't! My boy! Alright. Consecutive heals are faster, okay. Are we going to have a second stage fight against you? You're going to turn into a super demon. I'm sorry, young man. City crest. Okay, I don't know how to equip that. I press this button. I guess it lets me open the capital city? Alright, nice. Wow, good job, Woolen. Thanks, Kieran. Oh, hello. Oh, he's a small boy. Off you go. That's very good. Are you a chest full of... Oh. So is this after boss fights, or is that just like a random room? The boy has fallen. He's such a small body. Wait, was that the boss? Or was that just a ball? I can't tell. Also, we can do this. It's slightly faster if you heal consecutively, which we want to consider mid-fight. Alright. Woolen has good knowledge of video games. I'm assuming most people are fine on the first boss, but... We're learning the controls a little bit. I think once we've gotten a good hand on the controls, and maybe once you get like a couple of nice abilities like dodge, we should have a really good time. Until then, I do expect to probably die at some point. The boss was like a big squishy fellow. It was like a stag beetle with a large hammer. He looked a bit like Smo. We were here earlier. It's a Metroidvania. Video games. Eh? What's up with that? Do you plan on trying to do all the content in this game? There's quite a few late game bosses you can't wait to see. Probably. Like, you know, we don't really have so much as a stream schedule anymore, so the idea of having something to play regularly might work. Well, then you smell and people say go back. People are telling me to go left, so I'm gonna go left. That was the plan next. I just wanted to go and look through the last area quickly just to see if there's anything there. Pronounce smo like cough. Smoff. That's not nearly as cool. Is this a train station? That's not a signpost. Because this was a train station last time. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go here and assume this is the side area. I don't know about this. I would quite like a bench. Now, I don't know how I feel about going in there. I'm gonna go quickly through the next area and see if there's a rest point before going in there. I would quite like to buy the compass. Like, you know, I've played Dark Souls a lot, so I know enough about these games to know that it's not the end of the world if you die. So I'm not worried if I lose Geo so much, as I'm worried I don't just want the stream to be me farming forever. Also, is this the first area, large area, that we fell down from? Or is this a new... I think this is a new room. There's a bench inside. Okay. Well, I'll take your word on it. If it's the last boss in the game, and we lose 500 souls, then, you know. Tee-hee. Well, and you're smelly and nobody likes you, go back right. Why? I asked very politely. Could you say nice things? Like, oh, Woolen, you haven't had any of your rum in the last 5 minutes. What's wrong? Yeah, I'm aware that there's like a late game area called the White Palace, and it's very difficult, but that's about all I know. I don't think I've ever watched any of the late game stuff. All the new DLCs. Hello. Yeah, it's me. It's Woolen. Hello. I don't want your nasty little spell. It's a ghost fart. Oh. Oh dear. Oh. Vor. Tap B to unleash the spirit. Oh, now we have a Kamehameha. Also, I didn't sleep in the bench. You didn't let me use my bench. Where's the rum gone? Hello. He was watching over me while I was sleeping. Oh god. The White Palace is like Super Meat Boy. Ooh. Geo isn't really a problem until the carnival. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure some people are like, oh no, you imprisoned me in here. That's very rude of you. Oh, sorry. That's quite cool. So we should use that when we're on full health and don't have anything else to do. Like, we've got full juice as well. And you die instantly to that as well. Okay, and we should also use it, I guess, on enemies that we're not worried about. But I'm sure some people are like, oh, that man, he put us in his weird rum basement. That's a bit rude. I'm like, nah, he gave me the ability to shoot my dudes, and that's all I've ever wanted to do, to be honest. So yeah, like, we could have used a Vengeful Spirit there to avoid taking 1 damage. Thanks, Spindle, for putting a water gun emoji next to Hina. Alright, there's actually a timing associated with that. And I assume people have been jumping over them there, or they expected it because there's spikes there. Hello, young man. And you can just use it mid-air, and you kind of hover there. Alright. And you're 2 hits, aren't you? Oh yeah, there's like a upgrade system. I don't remember how the upgrade system works. I think it's a bit like Link to the Past, where you need like a certain item, and then the blacksmith will make it better. Like, there's a blacksmith who's at the left of a map in some area, and you give him something, and he fixes it. Oh, I don't know about this. Oh, never mind, I do. This is just the goo. Woolen is smelly, but a good smelly. Thanks, chat. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a Pagdalin. Are you going to shoot your... Whoops. Okay, so you give me those to regenerate my friends. And I shoot you while you're weak. Okay. And as a result of the enemy moving, there's a bit of a different timing to it. Okay, so you have to be sitting at a bench to use that. Okay. That's a bit weird. So what, those bugs are friends, but they've been a bit poisoned or something? Oh, it says love nest. I'm on to you. Oh, we can nod at him, lightly. Hello. There we go. It's nice when your enemy gives you the energy to kill them. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Increases the amount of soul you get when you smack someone. That's fantastic. The infection got their goose. The bugs are friends, but they're being a bit naughty. Oh god, you're correct. The spell upgrades are completely... Oh, spell upgrades? Okay. So we could make our swoosh do more swoosh, you know? Stuck in the weird grassy place. Also, hello, friends. Hello. Well, I'm hoping that the upside of me streaming this is that I'll get lost and it'll be fun, but if we get lost on a puzzle for 48 hours, instead of forcing everyone to watch me play that, someone will just be like, oh yeah, the solution is this. Save a bit of heartache. I'd ideally not like to play through the whole game like that. We're back in the earlier section. It's such a video game. Oh man. So wait, is that the boy we killed earlier? And we don't have the weird pen, so we can't mark on the map where we've been. I have no idea where we are then, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, I know where I am, but in terms of this map... Is that, like, the Zorro guy? Or is that just, like, the village? Because I remember there was, like, a character who was, like, a bit crap. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. I bought it, like, 10 years ago. And it still works perfectly well today. You have 140 hours, so you can help me if you have any issues or questions. Thank you. Bet you want heartache. Well, like, I love getting lost in these games. It's quite fun. But I'm specifically being, like, in NL's playthrough on YouTube, he literally was just stuck going through the exact same areas for, like, 8 episodes in a row. And it was like, please, please, someone just go... Is that Peter Scraps in the background? Yeah, his little ghost friend looks just like this, doesn't he? I don't know what that tapping was. I don't think this is the blacksmith, so I'm assuming it's just, like, enemy noises. You have a secret? Yeah, I don't know if there's secrets everywhere and I should be smacking every wall like we're playing in a 1998 or what. Did you forget about the secret path? Yeah, I mean clearly. Yeah, if I'm not going on a secret path, it will be because I have forgotten it. Or I don't know it exists. More likely that it doesn't exist. Blacksmith is mid-game. That sounds about right. These games never want to give you... Oh, you just come straight out, do you? Okay. These games never want you to upgrade too early. Oh shit. I didn't want to do... I wanted to see how far on the edge of this platform we can get. The game is hitboxed really well, actually. There's like... I wanted to like kind of cheese the system a bit and see how far to the edge of the floor here I could get to. Oh shit. What's the jump button? I put my controller down for a second to like re-hold it. You opened a path earlier, but go take the train instead. Did your sub not make it? It might just be a little laggy. If you give it a second, it might fix itself. Or if you restart the stream, maybe, it might pop through again. But thank you, Wells. So this is the train station, right? There we go. Well, here we go. Look, we'll just give you full health. It does, okay. Do you get annoyed if I hit this 100 times and I get an achievement? I actually have no idea. You know what? Let's go back. I want to go back to the first area and get the pen while I've got the money. Can't wait to see the new sub sound. Oh god, yeah. The secret's obvious. The wall will be cracked. Okay, it's not like the Cave Story secret 4th ending, where like no one knew about it except for the main dev, Pixel. Oh yeah, we messed around with the sub sounds a little bit, so they're ever so slightly different now. They're just a little bit.
Barpanada.
I love Barpanada. Give me the quill. Dankeschön. I think we can fit this. I think we had one more slot. I don't know what those are. Are those the extra hearts? Because the blues are like spirit hearts, aren't they? I think getting stations on the map and getting healing areas will be a good idea. I mean, does this put them down the ones that we've already seen? Or do we have to go and see them again? The Hina emote replaced... We might as well buy something while we're here. The Hina emote replaced... the joy picture. It was like the pixel art of a dog, like going hee hee, like that. Didn't really get used at all. Pick the stag and bench first. Oh, I need to sleep, don't I, to put it on. They're automatically put on the map if you found it before and sit at a bench. You have to sit at a bench to unlock it, do you? Oh, look, he's got his little book out. Oh. Okay. King's Pass. Oh yeah, because you can go back to the first area, can't you? Miss a Woolly Floof. It was nice, but like, 2 people used it. So it felt like it wasn't a good use of limited slots. By the way, if you did sub your emote, it should have gone through by now. You probably want to refresh. Yeah, hello, I'd like to go somewhere. Oh, you want me to be on the platform, do you? Okay. Maybe if you give Woolen more money, it will come back. Yeah, we're 54 subs away from the next emote slot. If anyone wants to be very generous. Don't press LB to get big map. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, it was smart of us to buy all those pins, I think. Like, oh no, we're going to go to a new village and we're going to need 400 to buy a special zoom, but it's not going to matter. How do you zoom in? I see. So, we want to try and go up. Sorry, maybe to the bottom. There's a couple areas, actually. Like, I've played a lot of these kinds of games. Funnily enough, not much of Metroid and no Castlevania. I played like a couple of hours worth of Metroid in my life. Have we been up here? We have not been to the very top or to the right, so let's go there. But I have played through a lot of Kirby's Amazing Mirror. Oh wait, you hear that? Does that mean that there's a secret wall here with a boy in it? Ah, video games, my friends. Video games. Video games. I video gamesed it. That's alright, Michael. Yeah, if everyone subs right now, we'll get a new emote slot, including the subs. I don't think it works like that. Like, you can't sub multiple times at once and have it count as multiple, months. I guess this just unlocks the area just ahead. The grub boys are the best. They're quite friendly. I don't remember what they do. Do they give you, like, max HP or something? Okay. Now you've all taught me about the map, I think I'm going to be checking it constantly and it's going to get really annoying. Oh, you can block the, okay, a couple of things. You can't pick up geo things with your sword, see? And something I've completely forgotten. Never mind. What's up? I've completely forgot what I was going to say. If you go to Papa, he'll give you money for you. Oh yeah, does he? I guess he gives you like more health, or he gives you money, like for giving him his sons. I would like these, please. God, they all look so sad. You want to support Wooly with your money? I do appreciate that. Quite a large deal. Do you hear that? There's a Frederick over there. You know what I mean? I don't know what that Pokemon's called, but like the weird yellow spider. Hello. Is this game well made? Because I'm assuming I'm not going to be able to just do like that. Can I smack you with like mid-air with my soul? Whoops. Doesn't work, okay. Selling Born Child for rocks. Just described a cocaine addiction. He'll eventually give you other rewards other than money. Okay. Welcome to Slavery. Joltik. Joltik is the name of the Pokemon, I think. Because it's like a tick. It's the like teeny tiny, isn't it? It's like 0.14 centimeters or something, I don't know. Pokemon are really weird. Like, isn't Wailord like one of this, like, either it's not the heaviest anymore because it's like Celestelia or something, but like the ginormous whale is only weighs like as much as like a cow, like a real life cow. Ooh, where's this? Pilgrim's Way. Fungus. Okay. Hello there. I like the music. It's like a decisive blow. Hey, I'm new. Oh, hello there. Son, father, I'm Woolen. Haha. Now he weighs less, you think, yeah. That was a dad joke. We don't really make them, but I thought I would just confuse people a little bit. Oh, I remember, yeah. There's a mossy area, there's a dark area, and then... I don't remember much else, to be perfectly honest. Greenpath. Oh, it's so nice and open. Oh, he weighs less, you think, because he's a blimp. Yeah, like, the idea is, like, Wailord is like a giant... Oh, okay. That was a bad idea. It's like he's a... lighter than air Pokemon, like, in terms of density or something, isn't he? Oh, you're a, You explode into goo. Okay. Oh, the music. Woolen, can I be your father? You'll pay me in disappointment. Like father, like son, I'm sure. So you have to just, that was a bit worrying. We have to hit you from a little distance, or do this. Or... Hello. Are you new, Nikki? Oh, my bad. I don't know what it was. My brain just completely stopped for a second there. I wasn't really sure what to do. My option here, I think. I'm always like, I think I'm too worried about knockback from hitting enemies. That's a really nice soundtrack. I was worried that if I hit him here, I'd fall back into the water, and as a result, I just walked into the water. Which is not really the smartest idea. So, we need to find the map boy, I guess. And the boss at some point. Oh, hello. Do you explode? Is that the Greenpath thing? Like, do all the enemies here explode into goo? Oh, hello. Do you drop extra loot if I kill you? I can, like, just about see his pixels in the floor. Good thing I've got my glasses on, so I wouldn't see him otherwise. But what else is it? Like Steelix as well. Even though it's, like, just a ton of metal, weighs, like, almost nothing compared to what he actually should. It's quite funny. Is this a secret? Now, like, so now that you said that, like, secrets are a bit obvious, I'm like, I feel like I should be seeing them everywhere. Hello, mouse friend. It reminds me a bit of Redwall, this game does. Don't know how many of you read that, but when I was, like, way younger, my older sister, older by 10 years, sister, had, like, had, like, 20 books in a series called Redwall, which is about, like, all these, like, mouse and otter people having, like, a great time defending against the, who were the baddies? Like, the rats? I think rats were bad in that game, in that book. You can always already tell you're going to be quite good at this game. Hope you love the game as much as I do. Yeah? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, like, if I can get into the atmosphere of a game, I can quite happily just kind of sit through and play it for as long as it takes. Like, I've got I think I've got a pretty high threshold for... Not pain. That sounds wrong. annoyance? What's the word? You know how some people get really annoyed at video games and they start yelling and quit? I think I've got a pretty good threshold for that. So, like, you know, if I die 58 times to a boss, you know, that'll just kind of happen, and I'll try and learn from it. I don't tend to get too frustrated. I guess frustration is the word I'm looking for. I think it is a smart idea to not, first of all, run at their corpse. We've already learned that. But to use the zoom against them. Can we... Okay, that's a shortcut. Frustration, yeah. I have 4 sisters, my dude. 3 of them are older. As a result, like, all of my young childhood is hand-me-downs from a generation of older female people. Oh, he's gonna get smashed. Is he gonna explode? He didn't, okay. Which is unfortunate in a lot of ways. Like, in terms of, like, TV. Like, I watched children's cartoons up until, like, I don't know, 9? And then after that point, my oldest sister had already come back from, like, uni with, like, a laptop full of South Park, and at that point I'd been corrupted by adult cartoons, and at that point I was like, you know what, I'm only gonna watch, like, Futurama and Simpsons and Family Guy and South Park. So I missed out, like, I never watched, what's the... Like, I don't know any of them, but you know there's like a million Cartoon Network shows that everyone's like, oh man, it's been running for 10 years and I'm sad to see it finish. Like, I really should have watched those, but I really didn't. Like, I think I've seen 1 episode of SpongeBob. That's been going for a long time, but I never really got into it. South Park, yeah. You have a high threshold for this game where you get to Path of Pain and Nightmare King. I mean, the name of that man, as a whole, sounds exciting. You played FIFA 14 and 15 to build up your resistance to gamer rage. I don't know why I've got a good tolerance for it. I'm wondering if there's like a game I've played that's just I can relate to and it's like a million times more frustrating than any of these and just nothing feels nearly as bad. I'm assuming you can crush yourself, yeah. Yeah, like I never watched Adventure Time or Steven Universe or Gumball, The Adventures of Gumball? Amazing Gumball? Even though those probably are my demographic, like very late 90s birthday. Oh, thanks Beyond Wales. The bits came through. Well, even though your sub hasn't gone through, I'm going to assume that it has, in due time, will come through. So thank you very much in advance. Thanks for the bits as well. Play Witcher next time. There's a mod that censors nudity, so you could stream it here. Oh, okay. I think I do have Witcher, and I think I do plan on streaming it at some point. If people want to watch it, I can. It would fill up a lot of slots. It would save me spending like 20 minutes at the start of each stream trying to figure out what to play, if I've got like 2 things on the go. Isn't Netflix doing a remake of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh yeah, I think the last like weird cartoon I remember watching was Jackie Chan. I don't know if it was called The Adventures of Jackie Chan or what, but he had like... There were all of these like discs or runes or something? Oh, hookshot. And he just like ran around doing things. I don't remember what. But he was like a pretty cool boy and it was just him. Like it was just Jackie Chan playing Jackie Chan. It was quite funny. That was like 2004, 5? I don't know. Maybe earlier. I think it was in 4x3. Here they don't muck it up. Yeah, if your sub really hasn't gone through, just see if refreshing the page works. It sounds weird, but it does sometimes work. Because I think the way subbing works is... Ever since it's been moved over to the way Amazon runs it... Actually, even then, I think it's done through a company called Xsolar or something. Oh, you give me health, obviously. The sub money goes through and, you know, business, bureaucratic, blah blah blah, behind the scenes. But I think Twitch only notices when your client notices. Because that isn't how it should work, but it's how it seems to work, based on the fact that refreshing seems to fix it. Like, it waits for some... Oh, God. It waits for something on your screen to happen. Or something along those lines, I don't know. You do have it in both DLCs. Okay. Did you just check on my Steam games? I like these little men. I also wanted to start a Pikmin playthrough at some point. I guess we've got quite a few things I could fit up. On the, Don't do it. On the, what do you call it? Docket? Games currently played? Young man. There's no need to feel down. Pikmin, yes please. Because I want to play through Pikmin 1, because I know I can beat it in about, I want to say 9 hours, maybe a bit less. Because the last time I did a playthrough of it, I think it was when I'd moved into my flat, like 2 years ago, year and a half ago, and I beat it in, I think, 3 evenings. So I reckon I could beat it in 9 hours, probably less at this point. Funnily enough, even though, as a kid, I think I only ever got to the last level once, even though I played maybe like 500 hours of it, I'd usually get stuck on the water level, or I'd get scared on the forest navel and not want to continue and just restart. So I put like countless hours in, but only ever finished it like once. Or maybe I might have finished it more than like 2 or 3 times, but like, it was really weird, because then playing it back as an adult, it turns out that it's actually incredibly easy. I don't, like, I keep hearing that light, high-pitched noise, and I was wondering if it was a... It's these, okay. I was wondering if it was one of the worms, so I wanted to jump down to find it, but that wasn't the case. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to play Pikmin, blah, 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 blah. We can play through it quickly, and then I wanted to play through... Oh, you're a pay... Yeah, okay. Then I wanted to play through Pikmin 2, because I only ever done one playthrough of it, and I got to the end game. I don't think I ever beat the very, very final boss, though. Hi, Koth. Or if I did, like, I got to the bit where you start playing as the businessman, and he's got his own level, and then I just kind of stopped there. This game is like 10 to 20 hours if you do the main content, like 50 plus if you try, and 112% it. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm not really in any rush to finish it anytime soon. Like, I'm sure if I... Okay, I'm sure if I play, like, perfectly and beat every boss first time, that probably saves a couple of hours in terms of just walking back and collecting items that you lost from dying. I doubt that's going to happen, based on what's happening so far. Oh, okay. You were giving my Wii U so you can stream Pikmin 3, but that's not really possible. You do live a few countries away. That might cause some small problems. I guess there's really no way for me to play Pikmin 3, because I don't think I'm ever going to buy a Wii U. Oh, I forgot you have a corpse. Okay. Do you corpse explode if I do this? You don't, or maybe only sometimes corpse explode, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to buy a Wii U unless I have, like a really high amount of expendable income, and there's like one for sale. Like, really cheap. The greater mind, dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. The mind of Un? Is that lore or is that a puzzle piece? I guess it's the boss of this area made the area all leafy? And the boss is called Un, maybe? I don't know. Smoky boys explode, regular ones don't. Pikmin 2 is great, you should try and stream that. Yeah, I remember it being really fun. And I've got the English PAL version GameCube copy, so it will have all the European marketing things like Coca-Cola and Fanta and Duracell batteries and stuff. I always thought that was really cool how in... Oh, it's... No, I want to just press normal L? Okay. How in Pikmin 2, instead of just like... Oh, bloody hell. Instead of just... like, you know, making, oh, it's a can of soft drink, and then just changing the label based on the content. They actually, like, completely redid the model and reference for everything. I always thought that was really cool. Like, they put a lot of effort into Pikmin 2. You attack up sometimes, don't you? Oh. That wasn't too bad. Oh! Thank you, Turkey Savage.
Bingo, bango, bango.
Are you happy in the Congo? I refuse to go. Thank you. Wii U was a great console, but a commercial failure. Yeah, it was like... What games would I want on it? There's no point in me wanting Smash 4, because I'm going to get Ultimate as it comes out. I think the remakes of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess will be good. Okay, this is not epic. Was that the boss that Funk was angry about? Was it that? Do you not like gay scorpions? So we had a... There was a small thing in Discord. Cake sent me a meme like a month ago on like a Finnish image board. I don't even know what it is because I don't speak Finnish or understand their memes. But there's like 10 MP3 files that some strangers on the internet have remixed of a Finnish man saying gay scorpions, and I find it really funny, so I've made it my sub sound. I hope that it's not like some horrendous rude, like offensive reference. I don't think it is. I think it's just a... I think it's just a Finnish guy saying gay scorpions. Can you do the polar bear sub-gif again? He is there. He's a 50-50 chance between... what am I going to say? We're between the polar bear... No, it's not a polar bear, it's a doggo. It's the follow sound as a polar bear. Oh, you're an actual enemy. I thought you were just going to die, like, quickly. I don't like that. Oh, we have to... You want me to hit you with a ranged attack, do you? Oops. Does this have a cooldown on it? You need half, no? Okay, I don't think I quite understand that attack yet. The man looked like he was having a bad time. I thought he was just like... You know, on his honeymoon with his wife or something. I didn't quite understand. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I kind of overthought that one a bit. Don't explode, please. Oh. Zote's a little asshole. Frick him. There you go, I'm trying my best. Hello there. Listen. Hello. You are Zote the Mighty. Yeah, you can draw your nail. Go for it. I've played this game for 1 hour. I bet I'm a pro. Hello again. Hello there. You can smack him when he comes at you. Yeah, I was assuming when the enemy was doing like a big like ooh like that attack, I'm assuming I could hit him like in the middle there, but I mistimed it. He was so happy walking up to school yesterday because there was a kid who tried to go around on his scooter. He fell over when he was turning. Was he one of those rude boys who tries to like oppress the footpath with his mechanical menace? Hi, Wardle. Hello there, Magister TF2. Hello. You can up-smack him as well, I guess. You're gonna unfollow and follow and see if you do the polar bear. Can you do that? I thought Streamlabs has like spam protection, so you can't just like do that to spam the follow sound notification. Maybe it is possible though. Young man, come back here. He only burrows at the end of the platform. Do you think he comes back up here? And he's invincible during his burrowing animation, but his health stays. Okay. Tell him scooters are for dorks and then watch as he tries to do a flip and smack his ankles with the scooter. Poor boy. There's 2 of these gentlemen. Oh god, it's like in Wind Waker when you fall down in the cabana to 2 redeads. Don't murder me, I'm a poor soul. Okay, never mind, he's actually quite simple game. Destroyed the paint job. Oh god. Geography teacher likes to get to school by bike anyway. It was raining like 2 days ago and he didn't give up. That's like the life you aspire to have. Is where like you enjoy your day job so much that you'll cycle to it no matter what you're actually doing. I think I want to farm a bit of health before fighting you. Like I'm a bit worried about fighting you on 3 health just in case. Come on back here. The sound design in this game is incredible. And like the good use of vibration on the screen. Oh no, I undid the animation because I thought he was going to explode. That was a bad idea. So let's remember there's like a man buried in the ground that we can beat probably quite easily. There's going to be one in this room, isn't there? There's like these weird shadow penises in front of me. Do you see them? I keep getting worried by them. Don't know about this room yet. I think I'm going to go back here just for a second. Like again, I'm not too worried about dying, but I would like to avoid it. If it happens, it happens, though. You should play Into the Gungeon and repeatedly complain about the economy and spicy foods. I do own Gungeon. I bought it, like... Oh, there's a thing here. I bought it on release, and I played it for, like, a couple of hours. I thought it was alright. I didn't live up to my expectations as being, like, another Isaac. And I felt like it just wasn't really for me. Like, there wasn't really anything about it I disliked. But I think there was just better games that I think at the time I was still playing, like, Nuclear Throne. So I was like, oh, I could just play Nuclear Throne instead. Is this... It's not in here. I was like, oh, it's like a bullet hell, but it's not as difficult as Toho. It's a roguelite, but it's not as good as Isaac. Things just didn't feel very good. Shadowy things in the foregrounds of 2D games are the worst. Oh yeah, like Limbo. Yeah. With like all the brain worms. Woolen, I'd probably go back and fall down before you go there, lol. I assumed that was a boss. Is there anything we should buy with our money? Or is there like a bank we can store it in before fighting the boss? Oh, well this is... a really good use of it, to be honest. This is the Greenpath train station. I wonder if us going to a new area has unlocked a new thing in the shop. Does Darkest Dungeon still exist for you? Oh shit. It does, I just wasn't really in the mood for playing it. You're personally not a fan of Isaac. That's a shame. Like, I've had Isaac since, like the first or second Humble Bundle when Wrath of the Lamb came out. So I've been playing it for a long time. Did you find the Storm NPC in the Crossroads? I'm gonna say no. Unless that's a stag station. No, I haven't found any vendor. You know what? I'll just buy them now, so if I die, I can pretend that we got something out of it. You feel like Isaac's rooms aren't big enough? Yeah. Like, there you go. We might as well, like, pretend to go for 100% completion, at least. We'll get money at some point. I heard there was an update to Gungeon that made it so that the game was faster. Like, you can play on a mode that just makes it, like, 30% faster or something. Did you just make everyone in my chat lose the game, Frank? That's very rude, my boy. So what, did you have to sit at a bench to update your map? That was the mechanic. So I think we've already sat at a bench, but you know. So the boss is up and to the left, and that will probably unlock a new area. Down and to the left we haven't checked yet, but it's also quite far away, so let's go look at the boss at least. There's an NPC at the bottom of the crossroads that sells goodness. You like the aesthetics of the game, you're going to buy a new controller so you can play it. Were you playing it with... Oh, it is... You know what? Let's give him a go. Might as well, right? We haven't had any deaths yet, but I would like my first death to be a boss if possible. Hey, Wolfren. This time you're legitimately late. It's alright, Potatoes. There's a 2 times mode, but it's not as fluid. I felt like I'd probably play that over the normal one. I really didn't like how slow Gungeon was. It was like 1.5 times the length of an Isaac run. Okay. Yeah, I'm stalking you. I really like those, Are you wearing a skirt as a top? That's pretty cool. I'm into that. Oh, we're fighting you! Alright, Scorpion. Oh, you use voice lines to choreograph your moves. Shah is a diagonal or a straight attack, as is Ha, apparently. Never mind. She just uses a voice line. Okay, I should be a bit more smart about this. I feel like this is one of those bosses where if you do it on playthroughs in the future, they're like really easy. But on the first one, when you're still trying to figure out the controls, it's probably quite difficult. Okay, you have a max range to that move. Oh, I don't know what a Dino is. That's a spindle attack. And that does not stun you. Okay. I was kind of half hoping that I could stun lock you. Let's be smart and slow then, and just do like one attack at a time instead of being greedy. I thought I was going to have to pay attention to the voice lines, but it feels like she's just playing them at random somewhat. Like, she says Shah for everything. Her attacks are getting faster as well, so I'm assuming she's losing health. Is there a badge that lets you see boss health, I wonder? Oh, okay. I forgot about that move. I think we can definitely get... Okay. I think we can definitely get 2 hits when he's doing the diagonal. Or she's doing the diagonal. Like, we can do, like, this down attack. Can you throw your... Okay, not like that. Like, when they're doing a diagonal to here, I think we can hit down and then to the right. Oh, that's a bit rude. Go to heal if you don't mind. Gonna heal again. Lovely. Are we good? Lovely. Alright, first time. Are we going to unlock a new... Ooh! We unlocked RT Game Daniel! Oh, sweet. There we go. So we get the, I don't know what's going on. I haven't had a pee yet, no. Let us sleep, little shadow. Oh! It's the 3 jellyfish of lore. Good boy, Woolen, I'm proud of you. Thanks, chap. Dead Cell's camera isn't too bad. Have they updated Dead Cells much? Because I heard it was like, the last time I saw much of it, I wasn't finished yet, but I heard it's gotten really good in like the last year. Dashing around is this. Oh, we are pretty fast. Mothwing cloak. I like that it isn't just like, you got the dash. It's like an actual piece of clothing. I think it's like adds a little bit to the atmosphere. Immediately die in a pool. Okay. My like bad brain saw this bit here as part of the water. Like I saw this black shadow and assumed that the whole water was like a pit and that I had to dodge here. Instead I can walk all the way up here and dodge. So that was my bad. Dead Cells released not too long ago. Like, is there more to it now? Because I remember it just being like... Again, I didn't play it, but I watched a lot of it. I remember a lot of it being just like... Can we make that jump, you reckon? Oh, no, we have a dash. A lot of it just being like, you grab a strength upgrade. This works just as well as a second jump for what we need it for. Like, it was just buying strength upgrades repeatedly and getting the exact same weapons each time, and then you get to the boss and it's like really easy after your first time playing through. And like, as a result of the game not being really random, more so, what's the word, consecutively put together, it got really easy to memorize the levels. Unlike Isaac that has like 3,000 maps and they're always adding more. I think Dead Cells only had like a couple dozen different rooms for each stage, so it got really easy to like get bored of what was already there. Thank you, Donut. Glad you like the emote. Spindle used it with a gun earlier and it confused me. Hina would never do that. We need to be careful not to like dash into enemies, I think. Can we dash up? No. I was going to say I wonder if we can dash directly up. I feel like that would completely invalidate the existence of a double jump. Oh, hello. He's spitting his pubic hair at us. I don't like that. How long is our cloak? I'm going to say it reaches between these two platforms. It reaches exactly the length of the platform. Okay. Do you think some of the level design is done in such a way that you can just dash straight over the platforms? How long have you been playing Hollow Knight? Another 2-ish hours, I'd say. We started the stream late, so depending on like where we find a nice spot, I might go on a bit longer to make up for it, but we'll see. It's a water gun, so it's okay. Alright. Like, the streams are normally 3 hours long, but we'll see, you know, if there's a good ending spot 15 minutes after the 3 hours, we'll go there. Dead Cells is the same problems you just described. Okay. Well, like, I imagine the game's still worth the, like, was it like 15 quid? It's not, they don't ask much for it. A wool gun. I don't know if Twitch would allow a gun emote. Unless you want to be at the $10 tier. You get the bully emote. Hehehehe. It's an actual revolver in Android. It used to be an actual revolver and everything. It's like this year that everyone's been moving over to water pistols and stuff. I think there was a secret room just back there to the right. I'm not sure, but... No? Okay. There's an upstairs here too. We've unlocked so many nice new areas to look at. Let's go up to the top right here. I feel like I'm really getting used to the controls as well. They're really, really good. Like, no complaints whatsoever. I feel like every mistake I make is my own. Like, I can't think of an example right now, but there's some games where it's like, there's built-in lag that you just have to learn to move around. Whereas in this game, I feel like you can attack whenever it feels like you should be able to. It's really, really fluid. He shows us a revolver in your computer, so you're gonna go to jail. Okay, that's a bit rude. Revolvers can be water guns too. Is that Emo at Touhou? You've only played 7. It's Hina from Touhou 10. She's the mid-stage boss from... I want to say stage 2. I'm going to say stage 2. Shit. Are you playing on PC with a controller? Yes and yes. Is it on Switch? I'm going to say yes, probably, right? I'm playing this on a PC with a copy gifted to me. When was it gifted? It was like last year. We've only just gotten around to playing it. It's a bit rude of me, but we've had so many things to play through. Hello, fellow gamer. Hello there. Hi, Chris. Oh, hi, Chris. Your name's a slightly different colour to last time. Oh, sorry. Once you feel like you've explored Greenpath a lot, you should go back to the crossroads. Now there's 2 NPCs you can talk to now you've got dash. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's like no music in this area. It's quite worrying. I don't have a map. This will save me a bit of health. Okay, we should probably farm a little bit of money then if we're going to be finding some NPCs. I don't know if that's... I'm pretty sure this is just the end of the level, but you know there's like the Metroid thing where like you get the upgrade to your like blaster. It lets you go through like blue doors. It felt like it could have been one of those, but I don't think it was. Oh! Oh dearie. Oh, wait, I can just stand next to you so you don't attack and just hit your friend. I play video games. Oops. Ooh. What is that? Like shooting tic-tacs at us. Farm money is how life works. Life is just farming money until you run out of money to farm, you know? Boulder shell. It's a Dark Souls. It's spit. Are they tobacco chewers? He spits on the non-believer. Is that a reference to an old meme? I'm sorry, this is a Twitch stream. We don't reference old memes on here. Chuck Tester? Don't know if anyone's been around long enough to remember that one. Infection goo. Oh yeah. I forgot there was that, wasn't there? That was like part of the late game. It is orange, isn't it? It is, yeah. Alright. So you said once I've explored Greenpath a bunch, I should go to the crossroads. Why did we... Oh, there was no map in that area, so we have been there. Let's go down, left, and then to the right. I forgot about that. Yeah, there's like the... Yeah, this like colour. All this goo is like infection, and... They need to put Vaseline on it, don't they? Go on. Oh yeah, I have this. Ooh. There we go. Good night. Chuck Tester, PogChamp. Wooly, you're an old meme. Yes, both of those statements work, even individually. I should heal. Loops are old. I like loops. Brother, I require geodes. Is it in this room? Okay, it's up to the top right. We're gonna have to go over the top then. Look around here. So is it this room? Yes. The False Queen. Remember when Ugandan Knuckles was funny? Because I think I'm misremembering it. You go Twitch the benefit of the doubt and come back to see if your subscription is there. Have you tried? I'm going to assume you've like refreshed it. Sometimes Twitch is just a bit slow. Although Turkey's resub went through. Are you sure you didn't sub to like a Walden Sleevelet instead? By accident. I'm sure it happens. We just out of the map for this shadow penis section. Okay. Oh, hello. It's a parade of infants. It was never funny. What are you talking about? Okay. We're remembering about right then. Oh yeah, we can go through the grassy knolls now. Now that we've gotten rid of all the... Now we've got the dash ability, I should say. We should just dash straight into the acid. I think it's a smart idea. I wonder where the map for this area is. Do you mind, young man? Oh! Rude bastard. I'm not reading that comment on me. We just need the map for this section. I wonder what this section is considered then, if we don't have the map. Is it just Greenpath in general? Oh, we need to rest. We probably need to sit at a bench, right? So like we've been here, but we need to sit down to mark it. Is this a bench section in here? There's one up top. I want to sit at a bench and see the areas that we've been to. Oh! Thank you for the 100 bits comedy caper. It's the same map, it just hasn't been charted yet. You need to sit at a bench. Yeah, there we go. So we haven't been in the very middle section. I'm assuming that's probably where the map guy is. Just considering the fact we haven't been there yet. That's where the boss is, and the lady we fought wasn't actually the boss, and she was just like a mini-boss, I'm assuming, right? Like, do you fight her? Maybe she gives you the ability every time. Maybe that's the mechanic. I don't really remember, to be honest. Middle section. So yeah, we have to fight like the actual bosses. Alright, let's go to the Forgotten. Yeah, let's go to the Forgotten Crossroads. That sounds like a smart idea. You've already got the map guy and the boss of the area. Is Greenpath... Are you sure? Hornet was the boss. The lady was the boss. Okay. Okay. I assumed it was going to be like, there was going to be like an actual, like, demon boss to fight. Like a demon bug for each section. Not just a boss. Full stop. Alright. Misspelled platelet. That is a pretty big... Feels bad, man. They're trying their best. Let's go to the right then. Is there any... I wanted to see if there was like a wall in the right we could have dashed into or something. I wanted to dash out of the way there. It's you I keep hearing. I want to imagine it's the friends, but they're not. Greenpath is really small. Okay. You say it's one of the worst areas in the game. I think it's pretty cool. So down into the... Actually, I've got quite a few places we can go here. Oh, that's a bit... Oh. Oh. Basic platforming. I should look where I'm walking. Greenpath is pretty. I agree. I think it is pretty. Let's go down and to the left. I wanted to go in there. That's fine. I don't know what's in here. Watching Woolen fall in the smelly water is funny. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the Twitch stream. Hee hee. I might as well just use it up. We had one that we completely like, didn't use at all. Yeah, no, I think this is a wall. That is a wall jump area by the looks of it. Greenpath is another area, but the Queen's Garden looks the same but is more interesting. Isn't there a, like, honeybee area? Like a secret honeybee section? I remember seeing that somewhere. I thought it looked really cool. Woolen already smells, so does the water make him smell better or worse? You know what, maybe I should stop reading the chat comments, or read them through first. Hee hee. Before mindlessly reading them out. Let's go... So there's nothing to the left of use. For that you can do nail jumps. Maybe you can. I'm going to avoid it because I don't think I'm good enough for that. I don't doubt that you can do that though. Let's try going to the bottom right. We haven't been down there much. Yeah, there's a beehive. It's really far to the right. That's fine. We'll find it at some point. I'm not like worried about it too soon though. Oh, I remember you. Oh, hello. Hello, Reynolds.
Hello.
Rap. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. You're a tall boy, so you took damage, but your friend did not. He means you smell nice, Woolen. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear I just misread it. Hi there. Hello. Oh, hello. Didn't we, like, bully you last time? Oh, I forgot. What was your tell? You jumped back and you did a shockwave? Yeah. Didn't the boss do that as well? They did a back jump and a shockwave. Lovely. Man, the dash is so good. Hopefully you enjoy the game, you personally love it. I am enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Oh, wait, you think we can dash through there? Something tells me that's a no, based on the fact that our dash is about that long. Like, we tried this earlier, but you can't really, like... Or at least I can't really nail jump through there. Does the dash give iframes? No, but that reminds me. I think I remember seeing that there was a... I don't know what, like the crest or whatever, that does give you an upgrade. Makes it all like smoky. Well, that might be another game. It's like a Metroid thing, a Metroidvania thing in general, is to make it so the dash gives you iframes, but not at the start. Or if you dash, nail, jump, dash. I considered it, and I think it might be possible, but I think you need to be really good. You need the super dash. I think that makes more sense. I'm uncertain about this stage. I feel like there may be a lamp or an item that I can use to go through there. You need a super zoom. There's an upgrade that makes you invincible during the dash. That's handy. Down and to the left. Let's try quickly. Whoops. Not in all things. You don't want to spoil anything, but you need help, let me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If it's too spooky, you need a lamp, yeah. Well, like, my thing is that I've seen a playthrough of it, like, when did this... I'd say, like, 2 years ago. I don't know when this game came out. I did watch a playthrough of it, but I've forgotten absolutely everything about it. Like, as I get stuff, I might remember it, or I might not. But I remember very little about the game. I remember that there is a big city, and it's got, like, nice rain effects everywhere. This might be it, actually. It's like an enormous glass-filled section. It was really cool. I imagine that's a shortcut we'll get later, right? I don't see any way to activate it. You're immortal, except to bullets, fists, old age, and illnesses. Yeah, City of Tears, yeah. So, like, I have a very loose memory. If I get really, really lost, I would appreciate being like, oh, Woolen. Yeah, you're on the wrong side of the map. But for the most part, I thought the game was meant to be fairly non-linear. Like, to an extent, at least. So, like, if I'm exploring, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's kind of encouraged. But, like, little things like, oh, you know, your backstabs do more damage, or, like, stuff that I wouldn't know. Like, I don't think that's a thing. But, you know, if there's knowledge like that, it will be handy to know. Yeah, it's fairly non-linear. Alright. So, yeah, if there's, like, handy little tips that I'll probably never figure out for myself, that will be, like, a good improvement to the stream. It's useful to know. I just wanted to unlock it. I didn't want to yell at you. Until a certain point, it's non-linear. Alright. Could we have not gotten the dash then? Could we have gone to somewhere else and done that instead, or do they really want you to get the... Do they really want you to get the dash first? Sorry, we should go down far and then to the right. Backstabs do crit damage with a base of 3 times their health. Man, that sounds like a really good game mechanic. They should make it so you can avoid it by, like, turning slightly. I think that'll be kind of fun. Hehehehe. Is there a secret up here, or is it a geode that we got? Alright. Down and to the right. Like, is there a faster way of movement than just spamming R? Like, is like, tap jumping and pressing R slightly faster? You need the dash first. Okay. Okay, we've been in this general section, but we didn't do anything about it. Wait, did we come here and just unlock something and then leave? Oh, this is the seller. I remember him. Yeah, or her. The blob... Neopets blob person. I love Mariaba Osu. It's my favourite type of Osu. Ooh. I love sweating. My name is... Michael. What a lovely creature. Oh. Don't know about that noise. Does this make it so you can spawn with spirit hearts, maybe? I don't know. Long nail. Am I not long? Okay, you can get a longer nail. That seems really, really good. Okay. That's handy as well, so no knockback when you hit something. But then again, I like the knockback. Maybe I'm misreading that, though. It makes spells better. Okay. Quick focus. I'm assuming that makes it so that you can hold down B a bit faster, and this lets you hold more crap. Alright, I really want long nail, I'm assuming. It gives you 2 temporary hearts when you sit a bench. That sounds about right. I'm assuming long nail, right? Get the extra notch? I could get long nail and ditch the compass or something, though, surely. You need more charms. I'm buying the long nail because I want to at least have it in my inventory. I feel like there might be a boss fight where I might need it. Or like just general exploration. I'd much rather have that than anything else lying around. Did that take up 2 slots? There's no point in buying the lifeblood. We can also buy a charm notch. Can we not? Once you own 5 charms... Oh, I need to buy another charm. Okay. I don't know why I'd want steady body. I guess if there's like enemies on like little platforms, it's easy to fall through the floor. Just give me this for now. We'll come back and buy that when we've got 120. Alright. Long nail is negligible when you get long nail V2. We haven't got... We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. But for now, I'd like to have more range, I think. Quick focus and long nail are really good. Steady body is pretty bad. Alright. So there seems to be a bit of discussion, at least. What does this take? 3 long nail. Lifeblood. Take 2. Is that the compass we're going to get rid of, then? Soul catcher. Draw more soul. That seems handy, but just for the sake of fun, we can flick it up. Just to make things interesting, I guess. How much longer is it? So if we stand... Can we see against this wall? It just about reaches the end of the rocks. Whereas if we de-equip that... I don't know if it makes it much longer, if at all. Or maybe it does and I just can't really see it. I feel like they were... I was expecting like a lance. Maybe it is a bit longer. I think I'll appreciate the range at least. Quick focus is good, but it takes a while to get used to and it hurts you when you switch off it for a while. You can get a better version of long nail later in the game for free after a boss. And quick focus is pretty much a must for boss fights. Alright, well, we'll keep that in mind for the future.